what you miss while you're on sabbatical. Get the light. I pulled a few strings, and look what we have.
What is it?
It's an Exige S100 bus. A computer for the home.
Cool.
16K memory. I can get almost the whole book on this one little tape. One day, every house in the world is going to have one of these. Maybe even all hooked up to each other. You see this? I can hook this little computer up to the big one at the university just by using the telephone.
What can we do with it?
Oh, spreadsheets, statistical analysis programs, games.
Is it better than Pong?
How much did all this cost?
I charged it to the department. Research costs. It's good for the kids. Girls, bring me that little television of yours.
It's in the clubhouse. I'll get it.
You're the biggest kid around here.
Who are you?
Oh, hello there. You must be Samantha.
No, I'm Sydney.
You told me you were both pretty.
Who?
Your dad? Is he home? I'm here to see him.
Sure, come in. Hello? Hey,
Yeah,
this
that's,
is Amati 1260. Duncan, do you know what's going on? That's a QWERTY keyboard.
Come on, Duncan, you show me.
I have a message for you.
I told you never to come here.
Wonderful. Why don't you two discuss things in here? Girls, go upstairs and change clothes. We're going out.
Mom, it's practically the middle of the night.
Duncan, you have to go home now.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Well, good night, sweet prince.
Night, Cindy. Night, Sam.
All right. Come on.
Mom, I don't want to. I want to see the computer thing.
Put these on.
Mom, not these.
Get dressed.
It's ours. We expect you to honor your deal. We had no deal. Your work is on. At the lab, not at home. It's a lovely home. Nice kids. Don't you threaten to see what you're out here. I told you to stay away from my friend.
What are they talking about? Who knows?
You ready? How about some ice cream?
Now?
Yes, I've got a craving. In the car. Come on.
But I found under the seat. Theodore, I lost them in the third grade. What? You stole it? Did not. You're a liar.
Girls, please.
Listen to me. No. Fine. These babies need stuffed animals anyway. Fine. Take him. I hate you.
Sydney. How many?
Tomorrow. We're already 2 minutes into OT, Sydney.
I'm gonna stay up a little while.
It's gonna be cold tonight.
I'll be okay.
Well, don't let me catch you sleeping up here.
Don't worry.
Here. You know, it's only been a week, but you're growing on me. Besides, you get pneumonia, they'll pair me up with butt crack Watkins. I'll clock you out.
Thanks.
Huh? Oh, it's popping out a second. It wasn't a transmission.
Way versatile. Jim? Who, Buddy? No. What's his name? No, the other one. Jim. No, the blonde guy.
Rain. Frost in low-lying areas, temperature 60 degrees. Suggest t-shirt, vest, flannel shirt, and blue jeans. Shoes, optional.
Locked again. Oh.
Hey, you scratch it, you paint it, honey.
Mr. Kravitz, could you please...
What do you want me to do? I'm on long distance.
But your car is right.
Yeah. Can't you see I'm trying to run a business here? You're late.
I had to take the bus.
Uh-huh. So how long you end up staying here last night?
Just a couple hours.
Well, don't you feel kind of lonely up here?
No, not really.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No boyfriend or husband to go home to. All alone in the big city.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of hard to find the right girl when you're stuck up here all day long.
Maybe she'll find you.
You say?
I said I'm right behind you.
How was your day, Sydney?
Terrific. Thanks. How's yours?
You have 0 messages.
Hey, Penelope. Anyone call you? Hey. Entertain us.
Hello? Hello?
Wrong number. Hi, it's Sydney. Oh, was it so hard?
Didgeridoo. Stealth technology. Australian Aboriginal. Very primal. Some bird?
No.
Beautiful. More for me. Cans?
Kitchen.
You ever go on a walkabout, Sid? There's a song that's like a map of Australia. And every Aborigine is trusted with a certain part. That way, you can figure out wherever you are just by hearing another human's voice. Metaphysical navigation. Huh. Is my towel clean?
Yeah.
Use fabric softener?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thanks, neighbor.
Hello?
I've had it with your threats, Bloom.
Mr. Kravitz.
I will park my car wherever I want and no prissing. Little note from you is going to intimidate me. You got that?
But you're supposed to park in the other space.
I have got a life and I can't be jumping up every time you want to run to the 7-Eleven to buy yourself some tampons, babe, okay? You got a sorry-ass life. That is not my fault. What the hell is happening?
I don't know.
Where am I?
I don't know.
Bloom! Is that you?
I don't know. I got you. Don't worry. Stop swerving. Mr. Kravitz, just stop swerving.
Let go of me!
Are you okay?
Okay.
Are you sure?
I said I'd move it when I was good and ready.
That's okay. Maybe you shouldn't.
You really are an annoying little... Stop that thing! No! Stop it!
I can't. Get out. Hurry. Hurry.
My car! See ya, Bloom!
No. Wait. I don't know where that's going. Mr. Kravitz?
Bloom, stay away from me! No!
What's the block canoe? Well, we'll move it now, good and ready.
What the...
Wow!
Let me out of here! I gotta get out of here! Stop it! Stop it! I'm on fire! Put me out! I am on fire! Whoa! Get us out of here! Hold the thing, for God's sake!
Wow! Wow! What happened?
Whoa!
What did I do?
Steady.
What happened?
I came out for the soap and you were freaking out.
I did it. I was there. So real. I came back. How long did it last?
Couple of seconds. You were in there?
It's an accident, but I think I can do it on purpose.
Go into a machine.
How did Kravitz get in there?
I was at a seance once. I think there was a projector in the fruit bowl.
And that somebody's got to know. You understand?
Virtual what?
Virtual reality. You put this on and it transports you to another place, an imaginary landscape. I mean, it's supposed to be just like bit mapping, but...
Bitmappy?
Bit mapping, like a cartoon. It's nothing like this. I was controlling it, but then I wasn't. But with practice,
You're gonna do it again?
it was incredible.
So was peyote, but I didn't do it twice.
I'm fine now. I can control it. But if anything should happen...
I know. Eat the evidence. Wow, that was fast. Okay, where'd you go this time?
Nowhere. I guess I need to make a connection or it won't work. Can't do it by myself.
Hello?
Ready?
Willing and able.
Okay, here we go.
Come on in. The shower's warm.
I always wondered what was on the other side of that door.
I've always wanted you to find out.
Virtual reality is real.
1402, ready to connect? 1403, ready to connect?
What are you looking at?
You look different today. I mean, different's good. It's just sometimes under all that hardware, I forget there's a girl. Well, something about you's changed. You're definitely here.
I've been here.
Well, maybe I have. You ready to connect? Hey, Cream.
I gotta talk to somebody.
Shoot.
About computers.
Oh.
There has to be somebody out there who understands what I've done. I mean, I've done something that's supposed to be impossible.
Nothing's impossible. Hey, Sid.
Mr. Kravitz?
Your car clean as new.
I really gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah. Careful. I guess these are more for big guys like me. Feel okay?
Yeah.
Get ready for the most incredible ride of your life. Ha! Doesn't this just knock your socks off?
Yeah.
Here. Feel my hand. Feels almost real, doesn't it?
Almost.
It's the gel, my special patent.
Revolutionize the industry.
Step into my playroom. Ever seen anything like this? Of course you haven't. This is cutting edge. Giant leaps ahead of the pack. Edge. Oh, you missed it. What's the matter? Don't you want to play? You want out?
Yeah.
I understand. Some people just can't handle it in there. Just lift the helmet off, young lady, and you are out.
Is this everything you can do?
You got the full treatment. Impressive, I know. Here, sit down. And sign this, please. And jot down your home phone number. I can give you a call sometime. We can discuss how I developed the gel prototype.
But what about really going inside and maybe taking somebody inside with you and changing the way that person thinks and the way that person behaves?
Hey,
really...
I'm just an engineer. I'll give you a name. This guy's a real old-timer. Kind of the grandfather of VR.
Dr. Morgan?
Who are you?
I'm Sidney Bloom.
What do you want with me? Sidney Bloom.
I want to know how virtual reality works.
Are we communicating right now?
I guess?
But you can't see me, and I can't see you. Is that right?
Yeah?
We're both having an experience that requires each of our minds to fill in the blanks. Isn't that right?
Yeah?
Well, that's it. You just had a virtual experience. Now, going back to your sorority house.
But I...
Forget it. If you're not a wide-eyed sorority girl, you're a cyber geek who'd rather shove quarters into some machine than cry for Pagliacci.
I have to talk to somebody. Sorry.
Now, that's the smartest thing you said since you walked in here, Sidney Bloom. Thanks, Phil.
Hey, Doc, watch that shoulder, huh?
Yeah, I will.
Wait. Wait. I've had experiences.
Oh, what did you do? Did you play that VR game down at the mall there with your boyfriend? Don't tell me. He felt you up. You didn't like it.
No.
No?
That was nothing like that. Look, I have a Cassidy 401S Pro, and I get 64 megs because I've hooked into a longbow plug board, and that's what gives you the extra kick. I have a Telcal AV headset, and I have a 4/7 glove.
That's a lot of unit.
Yeah, I know.
You a home brewer?
Kinda. I mean, well, yeah, I work for Telcal. But, you know, I take home scrap and I do what I can.
Well, so what do you need to talk to somebody about? It sounds like you're all set up.
Well, how far have you gotten?
Who?
No. I mean, like how real?
As real as I want to get.
All 5 senses?
3. Once was smell when my wiring caught fire. Why? What can you do?
Just call it a theory.
Hey, look. Whatever it is that you're doing, just stop.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. Get a hobby. Write a novel. Watch TV. You'll be much better off in the long run. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Hello? This is Sidney Bloom calling.
Oh, Mrs. Bloom.
Yeah. Could you please put her on?
Yes, dear. 1 minute.
Hi, Mom. Mom?
Sidney? This is our house.
I know. I programmed it. Mom, we're in virtual reality.
What?
It's something I can do with my computer.
You mean that thing your father brought home?
No, not that old thing. Something new. Don't worry. It's safe. I think.
How is this possible?
It's like I can bring another person into my dream. I create the setting, but I can't control what happens in it. When I wake up, I'll remember everything, but the other person, you'll just remember the feeling.
You've tapped into the subconscious.
I think I have.
How will we get out?
I have to find the escape key. It's just something I touch that's connected to whatever I'm doing.
Well, this is incredible. Who are you working with? I hope you're documenting everything. You should show me your notes. Psychiatry is my field, you know?
No, but it wasn't an experiment. It was just an accident, Mom.
Then we'll study it together.
Can't we just talk? I've really missed you.
Well, of course we can. Come over here. I missed you too, sweetheart.
I'm sorry I don't come by so often to visit you.
I understand. It's not easy with me nowadays.
I knew it could be like this. I knew someday we could talk. Like mother and daughter, just normal.
You were always such a private child, not like
Samantha, right?
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, maybe you should, Mom. Maybe it'll help you.
No.
What happened that night?
I don't remember anything.
Who was that man? Why did we have to leave so quickly? Mom, why didn't you come with us?
Stop it. I said I don't remember. I don't remember.
What are you doing?
Leave me alone.
Mom, no! No!
Mom? Are you okay?
It's time for Jones's medication.
Do you remember anything from being there?
You know, honey, I put the phone to her ear just like you asked me, but I don't think it does any good.
Yes, it does. I just wanted to hear my voice, Jackie.
Okay, baby, if that's what you want.
Thanks. Mom, I brought you something. It's me and Samantha, remember? Give it to you.
She's my daughter.
I love you, Mom. We're gonna meet again real soon, I promise. I promise. Virtual reality is real.
Silent treatment.
Oh, sorry, I didn't sleep much last night.
You got something on your mind?
No.
I didn't rattle you with what I said, did I?
Okay.
No, it's not. Work is work, right?
Right.
Well, good. Maybe we can do something Friday night after work.
Maybe.
You ever been up to Lookout Point?
Hey, Pete, wait up.
Excuse me.
Sorry, it's my fault. Thanks.
No problem.
See you tomorrow, Joey.
All right.
Hey, Clyde. Yeah, did you get that ladder?
Sounds like a date to me.
I'm afraid. What will we talk about?
I've always found a discussion of Eli Whitney and the cotton gin to be a good icebreaker.
We spend all day together, but it's different if it's not at work.
So, do a pretend date.
What do you mean?
You know, a trial run.
With who?
With him.
Hello?
You know, in the beginning I thought you were different. You're really just like any other woman, aren't you?
That's exactly how I pictured it. How about you? Don't hold back.
I want to hold you. I want to hold you tight. Third. Sydney, come back. You're mine now, just like the others. If you'd stayed different, you wouldn't have ended up like the others. I love you, Sydney.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Well, Daryl, hey, Bill, you're reprobate. That's a trial. Yes, it's a trial. I just got out.
I warned you to stop.
It's not just a theory. I can really do it.
And now you come to me because something bad has happened, is that it?
I think there's somebody dangerous out there.
Just because you've seen it in VR, it doesn't make it true.
But it is what was in his mind, so there's got to be some truth in it.
I've taken the checkered flag at Indianapolis in my mind, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Mario Andretti should lose any sleep.
What if it is true? He could hurt somebody. Maybe he already has.
You know, there's a lot to be said for fate.
What happens if you die in VR?
I hooked up a guy once, one of my VR flight simulators. He's a real hotshot Navy flyboy. He wanted to see what it felt like. Hit the ground, 40,000-foot free fall.
Did he die?
Nope. He's just lying in a coma in a hospital in Virginia. No official explanation. Destroy it. Never use it again. Maybe you'll be able to sleep at night. I sure can.
Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay.
There you go. Sydney, what's the matter? Where you going?
It's a date.
I have to go back in.
But what happens if you have another scary one?
I need to find something out. I have to.
You look cold.
Do you bring women up here often?
Sometimes. Special ones.
What do you do with them?
We have a good time. Let's have a drink.
No, let's go over here.
Hey!
I know about the others, Cooper.
What are you talking about?
The other women you brought up here. I know what you did to them.
Sydney, come on.
I found them, Cooper. They told me everything. I'm with them now.
That's impossible.
Now I know what I'm looking for.
Find what you needed?
I'm not sure yet. Here we go. Previous employment, West Park College. One of them was wearing WBC sweats. Vista Point Memorial Hospital. One of them was definitely a nurse. And the third... God. Virtual reality is real.
Equivalent of a 100-year nuclear winter. And life as we know it on this planet would be completely obliterated. Huh. Makes paying your taxes seem kind of futile, doesn't it?
Exactly where it happened.
What?
Tire swing. It's here. This is where you hid the bodies.
You know, I've been meaning to say this to you for some time, and I always forget.
What?
I think you've lost your mind.
Don't joke about that, though.
Who's joking?
What if I'm wrong? What if he's just a great guy?
Then you go have 2.6 children and live in Scarsdale.
What if I'm right?
At least there's only two choices. So what do we do now?
Go home and I get ready for my date. I have to know what's real and what isn't.
Hey, there you are. Something wrong?
No. This is just how I pictured it. Thanks.
I thought you'd like the view. Here. Nervous? Oh, here.
Relax. I'm the same guy that's been up on that tower working with you all week. Perfect night.
So where'd you work before Telcal?
Odd jobs, mostly. Here and there. You?
Just Telcal. Have you ever been married?
Yeah, once. She died.
I'm sorry.
It's a long time ago. You know, I try not to think about it too much.
Maybe we should do this another time.
No. Please. Stay. Care to dance?
Do you bring all your dates up here?
No. Just a special. You know, Sydney, I thought you were different than other women, but you're really not, are you? What do you know?
Nothing!
You're lying. You know everything. I don't know how, but I can tell.
I love you, Sydney.
It's okay. Hey.
Dr. Morgan.
You're hard to find, Sidney Bloom. Go.
No, wait, we gotta go back because I think I just killed...
Who, Cooper?
How'd you know?
You got a lot to learn about guarding the security of your programs.
You bugged my system. What could you see?
I couldn't hack into your VR. I'm trying to protect you.
Are you a little late? We gotta go to the police.
No, the police will be taken care of.
There are other bodies here, too.
We'll take care of it.
Who are you?
You know, there are people out there who'd kill to get their hands on what you can do.
How do you know that?
Because they almost did it to me. I didn't get nearly as far as you did.
Who do you work for?
Let's just call them the committee.
The committee?
Yeah.
What committee?
I wish you'd left it alone, but you didn't. And now the people that I work for want me to use you.
What if I said no?
You can't. It's too late. We're working together now. You need me. I need you. Welcome to the game, Sidney Bloom.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next VR.5.
There's something new lurking in the night. Something wild. Something that can't be tamed. And now he wants you to come out and play. Red Wolf is here. Follow your instinct.